I don't know why I run away. Don't have much time. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. Sweet. Found some old stuff. Looks like it's still decent. Just filler. I think it'll work. Cool. That should support. That's gonna dry up real hard. Should kind of support the backside of that drywall that goes right into the bathroom. That was all worn and damaged, so that's cool. Get this top plate on next. Let's go. Oh my God, I just said let's go. I hate when people say let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See, I hate that. I hate that. I'm doing it. Nice. I was able to find this old, super dense 2x4 that's gonna fit all the way across. I'm actually gonna have to cut it. That's how long it is. So that is beautiful. And I do like using the old, good wood from the property because it's like part of the property, part of the history of this place. And I do believe this piece of wood here was from the greenhouse that is now down there. It has become the wedding area, the wedding ceremony area. So it'll be nice to have a piece of the old history of this place in my walls, in my workshop. I like that kind of stuff. Mostly I just like that it's long enough that I don't have to put multiple pieces of wood up there. I can just cut one. So that's nice. So I am going to cut, since a good amount of that wood is rotted, pretty much right about up to here. It's decent right there. So I'm just gonna get the Sawzall and cut them both right there and put this whole piece in, because this is solid. This is like got really big portions of it that are chewed out. It's mostly solid right around here, so that's what we do. All right, look at that. Fits nicely all the way across. We're just gonna kind of screw it together. Then I'll have to find some nice 2x4s to kind of bolster these guys up. And then I can say I'm finished with this wall for now. Now we got that top plate screwed in. I like to use deck screws. They're more expensive, and they really hold things together better than nails. Nails are great. They're cheap. They do give a lot of room for deformities and bending and movement of wood, whereas deck screws really kind of bind things together. But I mean, wood's still gonna move and ply anyway. I think at the end of the day, really, it's just a lot easier to dismantle and install with nails. Screws take longer, but screws work better. I don't plan on dismantling this anytime soon, and I'm not gonna like rebuild the whole thing with deck screws, but when I really want something to hold together, I'm gonna use those deck screws, and I want these pieces of wood to like tighten close together. So it didn't quite work right there. Screw wasn't long enough, and also maybe the wood was too rigid. It just didn't want to pull together. The screw would rather strip, but it's fine. It's fine. Yes, next move, find some 2x4s, to kind of place into the spots that aren't very supported. And then I could probably call this wall done. Yeah, 2x4s. Later on down the road, I might do some drilling and some bolts into the cement to fasten it down. But we are kind of making progress today, actually. It's a wall. That's all sealed up. Once that dries, it's gonna be a lot better for the other side for the bathroom. At least until I get the roof up, then it'll be all good. But for now, that seal is gonna help. All the new wood, the old new wood. I gotta go hunting for some more 2x4s and see if I have enough that are long enough to fit in there. I mean, even if I have small pieces, I can like support into what's already there and board them down, nail them down into the base. But we'll just see what I have for now. I got that old crappy one. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep that for cement, but I'm gonna have to go search for some more old wood. Will I be able to continue today? Maybe. There's not a ton of light left, but we'll go until it's dark. All right, well, there's a bit of a gap right here between the wall and this base here. And that is because the wood is warped or maybe the wall. One or the other. Actually, I think the wall is quite straight. Oh, maybe not, actually. There we go. Yeah, that's how I want it. So I tacked it in offset because of the bow and the wood here, and because I want this to be supporting the flimsy wall behind on the bathroom. And that's the whole purpose of having it there. So when this gets drywalled out, it'll just have a bit of probably a little bit of a curve to it, and you won't even be able to tell. And I can probably fill that stuff in. Well, I'm gonna try and make those cracks go away. But those cracks I can fill in with foam or whatever filler I need to. But yeah, I'm gonna tack that down. Probably put one here, and the others are actually pretty tight. That one is. This could maybe use a little support. That one's tight. The rest are tight. Maybe one on the end, but I don't need to put as many in as I thought. What's up? What's up with you? So what I'm doing here is there's that bit of a gap there between the plywood and the 2x4s here. So nailing, I figured this out over there, nailing a screw here, or nail here, so I can pull that back and get the wood tighter to the base. And this is so close, I don't need to reinforce this. I don't think I need to reinforce this. That one I think is fine as well. The only one is the one down there on the end, which I can do later. So I think for today, I've got those two up. Just gonna kind of tack this in, get this wall in a little closer, and then clean up. And if I have time with the daylight, I'm gonna start clearing out all this junk so I can begin prepping for larger pours and big pour days. I've got quite a bit done today. I'm happy because I went through my little week of depression, maybe not a week, like 4 days. My back pain and hey buddy, and I just wasn't getting a lot done when I was working. So I'm happy with progress today. And I think I've got to just change up my schedule, you know, buddy. Which I'm gonna do because I need to get back to the gym. I need to get more work done. I need to get computer work done, editing type stuff and computer type business. And it's just about finding a routine and something that works so I can stay motivated and happy and still see progress in all things, and not get bogged down and discouraged like I did this last week. So I intend on doing a day of all outside work, hard work like this, and then the next day would be gym and computer work. So, you know, I can recover from a hard day's work, but also I can get to the gym and take care of editing, computer stuff, and then the next day after that, back to a hard labor day like this, and then the next day gym, just off and on like that. So one day is gym and computer, the other day is outdoor hard work, and I think that schedule is gonna kind of keep me feeling like I'm making progress, I'm getting things done, and I'm not doing too much at the same time. Like working too hard outside and burning out, you know. So we're gonna try that this week. But I'm happy. You happy, Cash? You happy, buddy? Is that a yes? I think that's a I don't know what you're doing. Okay. All right, I think that's good for today. It's cleanup time. Cash, come here. Get in. Dude. Get in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop staring at me. Dude. Dude. I know you don't want to go. Oh, you look so sad. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Stop standing there. Let's go. Come on. Dude. What are you doing? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Why do I have to get behind you? Come on. You're depressed today. Come here. Come on. Why are you depressed? Come on. Come on, come on. Oh my God. No. No. Come on. Come on. Go, 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 go. Come on. There you go. Get in. Get in. Get in. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Jeez, that was painful. All right. Off to Home Depot. We got the first load. 2 more to go. Well, we got to unload this first, but yeah, just getting the cement takes freaking forever, doesn't it? Good times. All right, back in a good mood. Depression is over. Ready to get things moving. Trying out a new schedule with my life. Not that this is very important, but might help with the focus and the work and get all my shit back together. But I'm just doing an every other day thing. One day I'm gonna spend the day working on this, and then the next day is when I'm gonna do my computer work. I'll go to the gym, I'll take care of my body and do that kind of stuff, and then repeat. Next day, work on this. Day after that, computer work, gym, health, whatever. So far, it's working. Today's supposed to be my work on this day, but you know, insomnia, some things didn't work out, but I'm still going to, in a sense, work on this, as in I've got to prepare for the next cement installation, which means I think I've decided how to do this. I'm just gonna go pick up some cement today, maybe do some clearing of some of this stuff. I have decided that I mean, this looks okay, let's keep it together, focus. I would like to get this wall up and set and stable before removing any of this. So I think the plan, since there's less stuff here, is to remove all this shit. Remove all the shit just on this side. And then I can actually cut the wall right there where it's already split. It looks like a perfect split where I can separate this part of the wall, because that looks almost perfectly even with where I want to end it anyway, because I'm building from this corner straight ahead. What's up, Cash? To here. So yeah, this split on that wall up there looks to be almost perfectly in line. And guess what? If it's not, I can either trim it down or just add a little bit more to make it perfectly even. So, ipso facto, that is the plan. Remove esta mierda, remove this shit, get it out of the way, push this wall back out so I can have my full length open, cut this wall down right there and remove it. So hopefully it'll be easier to kind of manipulate that wall. I could put this wall over there on this side and remove the stuff. Then I can work on just putting, I'm thinking about even putting the next cement, like not long ways, but this way. So I'll do like 2 more runs of cement here and here up to the end, so I can just get this wall up and be done. Also, I really want to focus on just making sure that all the way across is level. So doing a thinner slab but longer, doing 2 of those to get this finished and get this wall up and get it all situated. I don't care if there's a bunch of dirt in here, because then next I can remove all that stuff and then focus on pouring the cement in the center, but I will have the wall up and sturdy and not ugly, and I'll have the shit out of here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do going forward. I think that's the best course of action, because this is just, it's a mess, you know, this ugly nasty wall. It's leaning, it's heavy, it's big. I've still gotta dig all this shit out. I don't wanna move the stuff here and the dirt here and then go over here and move half of this stuff to put cement and then go back here. This wall is never gonna get set. So let's just deal with the foundation here and the wall here and get it done. And then we can find places for the rest of this stuff, fill in the center with concrete, and I think it'll move a lot quicker. So today, that's just what we're gonna do. Just go to pick up some cement. Cash! I'm gonna take him to Petco and get him a bone and stuff. He's usually really bad in public. He doesn't like people. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Well, that was a huge bust, huh, buddy? The loading area is closed. Yeah, what with the dog, having to go inside and load each bag by myself without any help, I think it might be better off if I do this tomorrow, earlier. And tomorrow's a gym day, but I can also come down and do a couple runs to Home Depot and get the cement for the next day. So what I'll do is just head back. We got the dog his bone, and then we'll just do some kind of cleanup, get that area prepped for the next couple of hours, and that will be my garage work day today. So 2 days. No, tomorrow I'll come back, do a couple loads of cement, which will take a couple hours, and then the day after that we will pour. Oh crap, no, can't do that. I'm going to an Angels game on Saturday. That'll be fun. Gonna meet up with some friends I haven't seen in a while. I don't really have too many left anymore these days, so I gotta, the ones that I do have, if they want to hang out, I gotta do it. So what's today? Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Will be gym day, cement day. Saturday will be day at the baseball game, and then Sunday we will come back to hopefully pour the next slab of cement. Don't have much time. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. I don't know why I run away. All right, I just uncovered this 1931 Model AA truck engine, which probably weighs like 1,000 pounds. Not sure how I'm gonna move that, but I think for now it should probably go in the bed of the 1931 Model AA truck. Problem is it's got really nice wood that's still in the bed. It would be a shame to ding it up, but I probably should keep the engine in the bed. But how do I move the engine? Here. I think the best way to do it is with the tractor, but it's not going to be easy for me to get the tractor in here. Pick that up. I can't even get around front ways to get it without moving that, without moving this stuff. And then to try and pull the tractor in behind the truck to drop the engine in, it's not feasible. So I'll probably have to leave this here until I'm able to cut this wall down, get rid of all the stuff, cut this wall out, and then when I move that wall over here, then I should be able to pull the tractor in right there, pick up the engine, and drive straight forward back there to put the engine in the back of the truck. Everything is complicated. So that just means I'll have to do that last and all of this before. Well, I'm not going to say a lot got done. I'm not going to say a lot, but quite a bit. Just got to find some places for this stuff, which I'll do later. He wants to play ball really bad, huh, buddy? Huh? It's ball time, isn't it? Oh, don't look at me like that. Yeah, okay. It's getting dark. Just got to find some places for this the next couple days. It's not going to be too hard. And then we can cut that wall, move that motor, move the rest of the wall back, work on the next couple of slabs, and then holy shit, progress. Man, progress. Dude, stop looking at me. The creeper. Yeah, that's right. All right, I gotta go play ball. We'll call this a day.